we also share with so many of you in the United Kingdom, in all the countries where the Queen was head of state.
Many people in the United Kingdom and other countries where the Queen was head of state share this story. Prince Harry is shocked after his father, King Charles, made an unexpected confession about who his birth mother is. For many years, there have been questions about Harry's paternity. Now, the news that his mother's identity was wrong has completely left him devastated. Join us as we explore the truth behind this remarkable royal mystery, a royal secret too heavy to share. Prince Harry was born in September 1984, when Princess Diana and Prince Charles were seen as the perfect royal couple. They seemed happy and graceful in public, waving to crowds and performing royal duties. People were very excited when they heard the news of Harry's birth. Everyone smiled and celebrated together. However, behind the scenes, their relationship was not as ideal as it seemed. Now, years later, people are looking back at this time and asking questions about Harry's birth, his parents, and possible secrets that were kept hidden. In early 1984, before Harry was born, Princess Diana made a secret visit to the hospital. There were no photos or official statements about this visit. The palace staff only said she was not feeling well. This secret visit made royal followers curious, questioning if something unusual had happened during that time. Over the years, some have suggested that James Hewitt, who had a relationship with Diana, might be Harry's father. However, Hewitt has denied this claim, saying he did not meet Diana until after Harry was born. The rumor that set tongues wagging. The rumor that got people talking was about James Hewitt being Prince Harry's birth father. Hewitt spoke on camera with Australia's Channel 7. His statement may be true, leading to a different mystery that doesn't involve him but concerns Harry's mother, Diana. Documents from the 1980s are being checked now. Some records about Harry's birth may have been changed or swapped. A former royal assistant suggested they typically followed strict rules unless told otherwise by someone important. This raises more questions. Maybe the real secret isn't about Harry's father, but his mother. For years, royal watchers have speculated about a possible DNA test. Some believe Prince Harry asked for a test to find out the truth. Others think a secret test occurred outside royal locations in the early 2000s. A security officer said a sealed envelope with possible test results was sent to Clarence's house. It's unclear what happened to it afterward. Did Prince Charles open it? Did Harry see the results? Or was it hidden to protect the royal family's reputation and Harry himself? If Charles were Harry's father, but Diana wasn't his biological mother, it would change Harry's life story and the royal family's. Charles may have written a private letter years ago, not to confirm anything, but to express deep feelings about a truth he couldn't change. This could be his way of coping without revealing his pain. As people pay more attention to history, old truths are being questioned openly, but King Charles is central to this situation. As a father, a ruler, and possibly the only one who knows the whole story. Ultimately, this mystery involves more than records or DNA. It touches on identity, family, and the weight of a secret that may have been hard for anyone to handle alone. But what secrets about Harry's true mother did the letter hold? The letter that shook the crown. For nearly 40 years, a letter written by King Charles in the 1980s remained hidden in the royal archives. It was overlooked for a long time because it seemed unimportant. However, when it was found, it shocked the monarchy. The letter, written in faded ink on old paper, contained a powerful line: "He will never belong to her because he is not hers to begin with." While the words appeared peaceful, they hinted at something more profound and possibly secretive. Researchers confirmed the letter dates back to the mid-1980s, when Prince Harry was a young child, and Prince Charles's marriage to Princess Diana seemed stable. Publicly, everything looked perfect, but there was a heavy silence behind palace walls. Now, people want to know who Charles was talking about. Some suspect it was Diana, but many have doubts. Historians believe the way the letter was written shows it was thoughtful and planned, rather than just about marriage problems. The letter was not meant for Diana, but for someone close to Charles. Some believe it was a spiritual guide or a church mentor. Others think it could have been someone in the royal family who understood the letter's significance. Whoever it was, Charles trusted this person enough to share his feelings in writing. What did that one sentence mean? If it wasn't about Diana, who was she and he? Many theories are spreading quickly. One idea is that Prince Harry might not be Diana's biological child. This theory now seems possible, given the letter's timing. Why would Charles write such a thing in 1985 or 1986, before his marriage faced public scrutiny? The theory of a surrogate or a secret third party is resurfacing. Few questioned Harry's parentage in the past, but this new letter raises doubts. If Charles suggested that Diana was not Harry's biological mother, we may need to rethink the royal family's history. A second letter, written during Queen Elizabeth's last years, is short but sad. In it, Charles expresses regret for raising Harry in the shadows instead of the truth, and hopes for forgiveness in the future. This has caused concern within the palace, leading legal teams to search for related documents. Meghan and Harry are thinking carefully about their next moves, as their push for truth could break the silence forever. Prince William appears calm in public but is reportedly upset privately. Harry might feel betrayed, straining their fragile brotherly bond if he knew any details without telling anyone. The royal family has faced many challenges, but this quiet letter could change everything. The monarchy's image, built on secrets, may never be the same. Now, let's consider who Harry's real mother could be. Could it be someone close to the monarchy? Stay tuned. The secret behind Prince Harry's mother. For a long time, rumors have suggested that Princess Diana might not be Prince Harry's mother. The official story is that Charles and Diana, both royal, had two sons, William and Harry. However, a private letter written by Charles before he married Diana raised questions about Harry's paternity, hinting that he might not be Diana's son. We can look at Charles's life before he met Diana to understand this. He had several significant relationships with women from noble or royal backgrounds. One of them was Anna Wallis, who believed Charles still had feelings for Camilla, which caused their relationship to end. Another potential match was Lady Jane Wellesley, but she stepped away to avoid the pressures of royal life. Lady Dale Tryon is another important figure. She gained Charles's trust, and they became close, spending much time together. Even though she was married to his friend, rumors spread about a deeper connection between them. She had a son in the late 1970s, which led to speculation about Charles's role. Among all these women, one remains particularly interesting: the other woman in the royal story. Camilla Parker Bowles is an important figure to consider. She was Charles's first true love and is now known as his second wife. They shared a strong connection before marrying other people. Even after their marriages, their emotional bond remained. For many years, Charles seemed to trust Camilla more than anyone else. Some followers of the British royal family believe that Camilla might be Prince Harry's real mother. These rumors have lasted for a long time, despite no official proof. The timing and Charles's close relationship with Camilla support this idea. Charles and Diana's marriage struggled in their early years due to less time spent together and growing tensions. They were distant from each other. When Diana was pregnant with Harry, people suspected that Charles and Camilla were getting closer again, even if it was not openly discussed. Those working with the couple felt that Charles relied more on Camilla for emotional support than ever. Some question the timing of Charles and Camilla's relationship before Harry was born, wondering if Camilla might have been pregnant and arranged for Diana to raise the child to avoid embarrassment. This theory suggests that Camilla's long connection with Charles and the problems in his marriage influenced royal decisions more than previously thought. There are also rumors about an anonymous woman, possibly a staff member or noblewoman, connected to this mystery. This could explain the lack of public records. It is believed that Diana might have been asked to raise the child as her own to protect the family's reputation. Harry's appearance, which differs from Charles's and Diana's, raises more questions. Some speculate about his background, suggesting that if Charles doubted Harry was Diana's biological son, it might indicate a hidden connection to another woman. Additionally, there are rumors about the possibility of a surrogate being involved in Harry's birth. The hidden truth behind Diana's love for Harry. Recent discussions within the royal family suggest that Prince Harry might have been born via surrogate. This theory grew after a newly found letter. In the early 1980s, Princess Diana visited the hospital several times due to stress, raising doubts about her fertility as her marriage to Prince Charles fell apart. Some believe a surrogate could have been used for Harry, which means Diana may have raised him even if she wasn't his biological mother. This idea changes how we see her connection with Harry and might explain why he sometimes feels out of place. Diana's silence about this topic raises questions about what she knew. She often worried for Harry, suggesting she wanted to keep him safe, possibly because of hidden family issues. It's unclear whether she would have accepted being a mother to a child who wasn't biologically hers. Still, it was clear that she loved Harry, and palace staff noticed how protective she was of him. Currently, the palace is worried about more letters being found that could affect the royal family's emotional and legal standing. A crisis team works to prevent further leaks and handle any fallout, while lawyers seek ways to keep the letters private. Concerns extend beyond Harry. These issues could change the monarchy's future. A silent search for truth. When the letter became public, it greatly upset Harry and Meghan. Meghan felt especially distressed because it connected with Harry's feelings and identity. She has encouraged him to explore these issues more deeply by seeking advice from legal experts and historians. She even suggested he write a book about identity. In California, they have started to reach out to DNA experts for answers regarding Harry and their children, focusing on building a life based on truth. As Harry quietly investigates, he realizes someone is staying silent, making him wonder if he has sensed something wrong. His past mention of being the spare might indicate a deeper problem. Even though he often smiles, he appears to be searching for purpose. Friends have noticed his thoughtful nature, especially with Meghan's support, as she pushes him to ask difficult questions. If Harry's feelings of not fitting in come from a deeper, possibly biological issue, it changes everything. His sadness might not just be rebellion, but a deep emotion tied to hidden truths. The silence around this issue feels more potent than any words could convey. The secret that shaped a family. King Charles has always shown a calm and composed image and followed royal traditions. However, a recently found letter reveals deep personal grief he has felt for years. This discovery does not create a scandal but highlights his emotional struggles. A powerful line from the letter states that he will never truly belong to her because he was never hers, showing his unspoken sorrow. People have often wondered about Charles's distant relationship with Prince Harry. Some think it is just a generational gap, but those close to the palace see Charles's hesitation around Harry. While he is not unfriendly, he shows little affection, indicating that he wants closeness but is held back by unspoken issues. If there are concerns about Harry's paternity or their bond, these emotional barriers may have helped protect both of them. Now that Charles is king, he is more visible than ever. Still, the burden of hidden secrets might weigh on him, impacting his relationships, especially with Prince William and Prince Harry. William was raised to follow tradition and leadership roles as the future king. With the discovery of the letter, questions arise about what William knew and how it might have affected his relationship with Harry. Their bond seems distant, and Harry has suggested that William's strict adherence to royal rules may conceal more profound truths. Queen Elizabeth II, known for her calmness and discretion, likely knew about the letter's content and kept family secrets private. Her last meeting with Harry in 2022 was emotional, and these recent revelations have given it new meaning. If Princess Diana is not Harry's biological mother, it would significantly affect the royal family, as genetics play a key role in royal titles and succession. Harry is fifth in line for the throne, and doubts about his legitimacy could challenge his and his children's royal status. Some experts believe King Charles's decisions about titles may have been protective rather than punishing, possibly in preparation for future troubles. The royal family's complicated dynamics focus on love, identity, and trust, raising questions about the sacrifices made for secrecy. As more people learn about these issues, it's clear that Harry's story remains complex. What do you think about King Charles's revelation regarding Harry's mother? Do you believe Diana only had one biological child? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.